for all those people watching who are in the car business, probably one of the biggest lessons I've learned is, well, the first 2 years I was in the car business, I was embarrassed to tell anyone because I'm thinking this is temporary for me. I'm just going to try it out. You know, I looked at myself as just a car salesman. And then all of a sudden, I'm looking at credit applications and I'm looking at my paycheck stub and I'm like, wow, I make more than this attorney. Next thing you know, I make more than this primary care physician. Next thing you know, I'm like, wow, I'm not just a car salesman. I just bought a house. I bought a boat. I invested in my kids' college. I'm an investor.
Come on.
And I realized, don't ever define yourself by your job title. Whether you're a sales manager, F&I manager, general manager, if you're maximizing your position and creating enough wealth that you can put a couple of years of money in the bank, pay all your debt, handle all your obligations, and then you've just got that allocation of funds that you can just invest. Even if it's $50, you can make $50 go to work for you if you place it in the right place. So this business could be an amazing business for you. And it was for me because I realized the power and the vastness of the automobile industry. Insurance industry powered by automotive. Look at all the tire companies and my goodness, the list can go on forever.
Oh, sure.
Electronics companies. I mean, my goodness. There's
glass.
Logistics, glass, rubber. I mean, my goodness. Every city that I went to that there was some gala hosted, one of the people that was hosting it or funding it was a car dealer. And I start to realize if I really take this seriously, and no matter what position I'm in, I'm the best at it. I can invest more money. It's a beautiful thing.
Victor Young recruiting for Morgan Auto Group. Where should someone email? Is there a place where someone, if they're interested in working for your group, they should get started?
I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this, and I don't normally do this, but if you're a superstar, I'm going to give you the parameters. If you're listening right now and you're a rock star, now, I don't mean you've been to the School of Rock and you play bass, all right? But if you're a legitimate rock star with a verifiable track record and you want to work for Morgan Auto Group, I'm going to give you my email. Now, if I don't respond back to you in like 24 hours, don't send me a hate email saying, hey, what's going on? Because it may take me a minute. But my email address is vyoung@morganautogroup.com. Send me your information over and I'll take a look at it. And if it looks good, we'll get you an interview. We're always looking for people, but you got to be, I mean, Morgan Auto Group is not for underperformers. It's not for the curious people who think they may want to try it, kinda. If that's you, this is not the organization. Don't even show up for it. But if you're looking for a real opportunity for someone to invest a lot of time and a lot of know-how, this is the spot for you. But it's rock stars to your left, it's rock stars to your right, and you got to be one of those people who enjoys being in the presence of rock stars. If you like that, it's a great place. If you don't, if you're like, anxiety for someone, chasing a goal, do not come to Morgan Auto Group. We're goal chasers. We love achieving things and rewriting history, and we love seeing our people buying houses and securing their futures and paying for college funds. We love that stuff.
Folks, I've known Victor 20 years. I just got his personal email same time you did. So this is how important it is to Victor. I can attest, and I think I said it at the beginning, I've been in the business a long time, 35 years now, Victor. And Morgan Auto Group is known, and I talk to dealer principals, I talk to general managers, I talk to staff at all level, and whether it's somebody getting their own dealership being bought out, whether it's staff that was worried about transitioning from the old owner to the new owner of Morgan, or whether it was an Ad Point or a Greengrass started out as Morgan, I can tell you the employee satisfaction level is very high. and that rock star thing is real. So I'll give that stamp of approval. I can't believe Victor's giving out his email like that, but obviously this doesn't need to be said. You don't need to waste each other's time. And it only took me 1 year to get Victor on the podcast. So if he answers you in a month, be like, okay, but he's a busy man. How many stores are you running, Victor?
So collectively, for me, it's 10. Collectively, the group were 53 stores. And, God willing, we'll break $6 billion in revenues this year. Got it. Not sure if someone's, ever churned out $1 billion in revenues in any industry, but it's not as easy as it sounds. I know today, a millionaire used to be something, but a millionaire is no longer a big deal, I guess. But billions a lot of money still.
Billions a lot of money.
Yeah. It's a lot.
No, but
where
just
I'm from, $1 billion is a lot of money.
$1 billion is a lot of money. I just want, if Victor doesn't answer you quickly about that hate mail, one dealership has a lot of moving parts. It's a lot of flailing fire hoses with water flying out of them from all directions, from sales to service to everything else. So having 10 of them and all of the human beings attached and all of the assets and everything is a lot. So just definitely give Victor a little bit of a minute.
This has been Jeff Stearns, Connected Through Cars.